On November 28th, 2018, at 8 o'clock in the morning, I was responding to a code in the emergency room. I had to filter life-saving medication for a critical patient because it was packaged in a glass sample. What felt like an eternity ticked by as I frantically searched for a filter needle as everybody watched, waited, and stared. I knew then and there I had to solve this problem. I'm Sue Carr, President, Founder, and CEO of CarrTech Corp., and I'm here today to ensure that no glass shards ever enter your bloodstream. If you've ever been to the hospital or had surgery, there's a high probability you've received medication packaged in a glass sample. Glass samples are sealed containers of medicine. They're cheap, readily available, stable for a longer period of time, and tamper-proof. But there's one big problem. To access a medication, you have to snap this neck. And when you do that, over 70% of the time, glass shards enter into the ampoule and contaminate the medication. Therefore, it needs to be filtered before it can be administered to the patient. If not filtered, glass shards entering the bloodstream can cause internal bleeding to the lungs or stomach, or even worse. Imagine the opportunity for mistake and the added stress in an emergency situation when every second counts. Some of the common meds include lidocaine, morphine, epinephrine, and every newborn receives vitamin K in a glass ampoule. As you can see, there's 8 complicated steps. I've highlighted in red where the over 2 million needle stick injuries happen every year, costing hospitals over $2 billion to treat, and wasted time is another $3 billion. The solution is Frog. It's a simple all-in-one package, one needle filter device combined. CarrTech has 3 U.S. patents, 1 Canadian patent, and a PCT, and more to come in 2025. From an unsafe, complicated problem to a safe and simple solution. When Frog is a cost-effective, streamlined filter that assures no glass shards are going to enter the bloodstream, practically eliminates needle stick injuries, and in half the time. The ampoule needle market is a $6 billion marketplace, growing at a CAGR of 9.9%. So ampoules are not going anywhere. Globally, it's a $2 billion opportunity, and we intend to capture the U.S. marketplace, which is a $500 million opportunity just in U.S. hospitals alone. When Frog hits a marketplace, CarrTech will have the only all-in-one package, one needle filter device in the world. The manufacturing, distribution, and storage is currently being outsourced. We're going to follow the same channels the hospitals are using, including the GPOs and IDNs with a powerful sales force. We anticipate market penetration end of 2025. And we already have requests from a very large military hospital for our first 1,000. Currently, we're raising a bridge round of $1 million. Our terms are super attractive right now since we qualify for a tax-back credit, which gives every investor, no matter where you are, 50% back on your investment until the money runs out. So now is the time to invest before we have a FDA approval and a new valuation. We submitted a 510K to the FDA back in February, and we just have one more stop, then we anticipate approval spring of 2025 with market penetration by the end of the year. Completed an NSF phase 1 grant, and we're working on a phase 2 and more products in the pipeline. We have an amazing team, including fellow pharmacists, business executives, R&D specialists, and strategic advisors who've been there, done that, and successfully exited. And we want to thank all of our supporters, especially today, the CONNECTpreneur opportunity. So are you ready to take the leap? Our mission is to ensure that no glass shards enter the bloodstream and prove safety for all. Join CarrTech in bringing Frog to the marketplace. Thank you very much.